Hello there, everyone, and welcome back to the LFC Transfer Room. My name is Lewis, and today we are going through Liverpool versus Fulham this Sunday, 2 p.m. at Anfield. Now, I'm in a bit of an awkward position with this video because I haven't watched the LASK game yet. It's happening tomorrow. So what I'm going to do with the starting 11 prediction is I'm going to pretend that match isn't happening. I'm going to act as if the LASK match is not a thing, and I'm going to go into this next match based on who I would start off the Man City performance, if that makes sense.
Hey, if you're enjoying this video, there are some things you can do to help out this channel. Leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and make sure that you have the bell notification on for any future videos or streams that we have. Now, back to the video.
So, going into this, Alisson, we don't know if he's fit or not. There's not been any word on it. It's not clear whether he's fit or not fit. Normally by now we'd have heard something. With that in mind, that's telling me that it's a bit worse because that means there's tests going on. So for this game, I'll be starting Kelleher, which no complaints. Kelleher's an outstanding backup, and I think Alisson could probably do it the break, in all honesty. So yeah, Kelleher for me in that position. Left back, I think Costas deserves to be rewarded for that Fulham match. Man City match. He was outstanding that game. He does find himself once or twice out of position. He likes to venture forward, and that can cost us space in behind. When I say venture forward, he tries to win balls 10 yards ahead of him that he can't get. And it leaves so much space in behind him for the opposition to attack. And thankfully, Doku wasn't against them this weekend. Fulham, I think he's more than capable of doing it successfully. He's going to be against Willian, who I think he can beat for pace. Next up, centre-backs, it's Van Dijk and Konate. Konate is going to be fit by then. He didn't feature in the City game, but I think weeks later, that should be fine. And Van Dijk is Van Dijk, best centre-back in the world. It's obvious that he starts. Right back as well, Trent. I mean, the back four at the moment, Robertson obviously being injured, it picks itself. And Trent, arguably the best right back in the world. You know, the defence is getting back to that position of solidarity where it's impenetrable with the best players in the world in each position. Obviously, Alisson will be missing and Robertson will be missing, but still, Trent being in that right back position, Van Dijk in the middle next to Konate, who's on his way up. No complaints from me. Midfield. Now, I would like to see a change in the number 6 role. I wouldn't mind Endo maybe having a go, but it's going to be McAllister. He will start this match. He seems to be starting every Premier League match, and because we got that result against City, I don't see that changing too much. I feel like him going into the number 6 role is improving him slightly, but I would like to see him venture forward just a bit more. We lack that little bit of creative instinct, and like I've said before, earlier on in the season, the West Ham game, he gets forward over the top for Nunez, and it's a goal. He needs to do that more often than not, I think, and just have other players who can come into midfield to cover him. And that's why I think it will be McAllister, Szoboszlai, and Gravenberch. And I think Gravenberch is going to be the one who comes back a bit more defensive-minded, perhaps, to win the ball. Szoboszlai is just a nailed-on starter in the league at this point, which I don't want to see him burn out, but he's too good to drop. And I think it'll be him, and I think it'll be Gravenberch in that midfield three. As I say, the LASK game might just blow this out the water. I don't know. Gravenberch may start in that match, and then Jones might start in this game, or Elliott might start. We just don't know. But I think it should be McAllister, Szoboszlai, Gravenberch. Fulham are a physical team who they like to pass it around, like to try and break down your midfield and get it forward. I think that's a quick midfield that's going to match anyone for energy and pace. And those three would give Fulham nightmares. And then up front, it's Mo Salah on the right, of course. Through the middle, I would say Nunez, but I kind of want to see Cody Gakpo given a go in this game. Purely for the rotation, I don't think Nunez looked great against City. He put himself into the right, but maybe does that impact sub again for a little bit just to build up his goal tally. Gakpo for me, start him in the middle, get him dropping deep, creating space for Salah and my other winger, which is going to be Diaz. You know, it might be more effective for him. This is a game which Fulham can turn it on, and we saw last season they gave us nightmares. So we've got to make sure that we go out there and we get a result. Jota didn't offer anything in that City game. Neither did Diaz. But against this Fulham back line, which is quite slow, Diaz is going to cause them nightmares. Jota is a bit better when it's, we're trying to get the ball into him, not he's trying to pick up the ball and run past players. I think Diaz is more suited to that, and I just think that's going to be the front three of Gakpo, Diaz, and Salah. So there you have it. That is my starting 11 prediction. Kelleher, Tsimikas, Van Dijk, Konate, Trent. Midfield, McAllister, Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, and then in the middle, up front, is Gakpo. On the right of him, Salah. On the left, Diaz. Thank you very much for watching. I know Stephen will have already said it earlier on, but thank you very much. And please subscribe to the channel. Really does help out. We're really close to 10k subscribers. Make sure you tune in every day for 7:30 streams. If you tune in this Sunday, it'll be myself hosting it. So if you like seeing me, tune in then. Until then, thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.